Hey.
Okay.
We are the Reecast, and we are back. Say hi.
It's been very long.
Hey, we've been brutally beaten down.
By
We were flogged
COVID-19, bro.
and tortured and flogged some more.
That's the last time we recorded. We recorded it. School got canceled. And then we recorded one more episode.
So what have you guys been up to over the quarantine and past?
I've been playing video games.
Yeah.
That's about it?
Yeah.
Work?
No?
This is not
Yeah, I've been working.
Reggie, we'll get to it, motherfucker. We're telling him where we were.
at home. Where else was...
Were you doing anything?
I was getting large. All I was doing. Not like buff, but like I didn't work out. Quarantine happened and everyone started to be productive. They started their businesses or they started working out or whatever the fuck. Maybe. I sat on my ass. I played video games. I ate food. I was sad. That's it, bro. That's all we did.
I mean, speak for yourself. I got semi-shredded and made a
I
comic.
don't care.
Yeah, I made a comic. If you want to check it out, it's called What Happened in Arcadia. It's online webtoon. It's really good. It's a fucking masterpiece, you know. But yeah, quarantine it's been shit. And over quarantine, we ingested some new media that came out. I've been pretty hip to the Gorillaz' newest project, Song Machine. Recently, they've been posting out some episodes of Song Machine. I'm sure you guys have heard so.
I've heard all of them.
Evan, have you heard
They're
all of
quite
them or
good.
some?
I haven't heard the one that sucks, apparently.
There's
Which one?
Episode 4, Friday the 13th is the infamous one that people are saying is like pretty much the only bad one. Octavian was on that track, and it's pretty much all Octavian.
I can agree.
Whenever Gorillaz fans get a song that pretty much has no Damon, they throw a riot. Even though, man, Damon's always been doing stuff like that. Gorillaz, their first album, and Demon Days was him on the forefront for sure, but he always has had guests, and Plastic Beach is no exception either. They threw a riot when Humans came out, though. But that's not the topic. Song Machine is really, really good. There are 5 singles out right now. Momentary Bliss, Désolé, Reggie's going to correct me on it. What is it?
Désolé.
Désolé.
Okay.
Aries, Friday the 13th, and their newest single, Pac-Man. And it's great. It's some of the most iconic shit they've made since Plastic Beach, I think. But that's my piece.
They're good songs. I like them.
I think it's trash.
What do you think?
Really?
No.
No. Okay.
Who do you think was their best feature? Who do you think in Song Machine was the best feature?
Okay. I might be saying her name wrong.
Yeah, it's like Fatoumata
Diawara?
Fatoumata Diawara, yeah.
I am so sorry if
her
that was
voice
wrong.
is heavenly.
I'm so sorry if that was wrong.
It's probably wrong, but you know.
And you go with it.
What are you going to do?
No, Désolé is the best song that they released for Song Machine, in my personal opinion. It's sweet. I like it a lot. It's like, personally, I think the piano riff, and the bass. But
Also,
then
at
again,
the
that's
end-
the key to my heart in any song. You gotta have good bass.
At the end of the song, Fatoumata, whatever it is, it's like the it's a crazy note at the end of the song. Yeah. Evan, do you have a favorite feature? Like, just think of the name of the song. I think Slow Tide and Slaves was great in Momentary Bliss.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, he was he pretty much carried that song. Not carried, but it makes me sick to think. Some great shit. Really reminded Evan and I of some of the Clash.
Clash?
The
As in
Clash.
The band?
What
Yeah.
is? I have no idea. I've never heard of the Clash.
You haven't heard of The Clash?
It was what the fuck
Get
I
out of
just
here.
said. Should I stay or should I go now? Oh, that's them?
That's the
Yeah.
Clash.
Okay, so I've heard of the
To name
Clash,
their more
but like
famous ones.
really, I haven't heard of them. I've heard of their song. That's about it.
Just British people being very aggressive and Momentary Bliss made me think of that. Yeah.
That's a good point.
Go-
British people are aggressive historically.
not.
Historically,
Oh, yeah.
they're pretty
Yeah,
aggressive.
but they're also like, oi. You know, they're aggressive, but it's like,
Oi, man.
oi, mate. Give us your land.
How you taking it seriously?
Give us your land, or we're gonna throw a fit. We will. We'll bring our ships. We'll bring our boats, our muskets, and our wigs for some reason.
We'll put you in the brown crupper. I said.
The what? The
I was about to say we'll put you in the ground proper, but that didn't work out for me.
put you on the ground proper.
We'll put you in the ground proper, man. Yeah.
One of my favorite things is like imagining. It's a meme. It's imagining like a British man. Their wife is cheating on him, and he walks in the room. He's like, "All right, what's going on here then?" Sorry.
Right, what's all this?
What's all this then?
Okay, that's fair.
All
You
right.
got any other meat, or is it just
Um,
song
I
machine?
could, but I don't want to be the only one.
No, I
talking
mean
on
you
it.
give it, and then we move,
Oh,
circulate.
That's
the word, right?
Next.
all right.
Okay.
I've been watching some fucking anime recently.
Ooh, tell them
Um,
what it is.
I finished Hunter x Hunter
Ooh,
and Gurren Lagann. I also watched a silent voice over
That's incredible.
a
over
silent
over the quarantine.
voice.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. All of them are on Netflix. Hunter x Hunter isn't caught up on Netflix though. If you want to watch the good part of Hunter x Hunter, you have to leave Netflix for some reason. You know, when shit gets you depressed. Hunter x Hunter is a masterpiece. Gurren Lagann is a masterpiece. A silent voice. It's a masterpiece. I watched some really good anime recently. I've been spoiled. I'm gonna watch some shit soon. I'll be like, nothing. This is nothing.
Yeah, I've watched so much good anime recently that like I don't want to start anything.
It's like
If I
watching a
start
bunch of
something
good
new,
movies.
I'm sad. Like I'm scared that something that I thought was like good is gonna be like mediocre now because I just watched Howl's Moving Castle and Spirited Away
Two
for the
Ghibli
first
films.
time. And those are like some of the best movies
If
I've
you watch-
seen just in general.
Yeah, if you watch Ghibli films back to back, you'll be glowing. It's magic on screen, and like really, there's nothing else like Ghibli films. That's for sure. But watching a bunch of good stuff is dangerous. Like in a row, like I watched Arrival with Amy Adams and Hawkeye. Whatever it is, it's really on the tip of my tongue. But,
Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner. Tell me why I almost said Jason Bateman.
I mean, aren't they like the same person?
But
Don't they like the same?
this is the same dude. Is Jason Bateman the guy? I really don't want to get it wrong, but I'm
Jason Bateman
It's
is
Ozark Boy,
this guy.
yeah, it is Ozark Boy. It's Ozark Boy, dude.
He's Hancock guy.
But I watched Arrival, and I watched Psycho. I rewatched The Lighthouse.
Is it
Just 3 good films.
Hancock? Is that the joke? Am I just now getting it? No.
Are you talking about Will Smith?
No, Jason Bateman was in Hancock, right? Is it Hancock? Is it actually?
What are you talking
is
about?
No, you know the movie Hancock.
Yeah.
Is the joke it's Handcock,
Cock?
or am I just stupid?
Hold on. Does this have anything to do with Jason Bateman?
Yeah, Jason Bateman's in Hancock.
Yeah, he's in it, but like,
No, I just started thinking. No, he was like.
you just
okay,
thought
Jason,
Hancock, and you're like,
Jason.
wait,
No, I'm looking at.
hand
I've got
cock.
pictures of Jason Bateman on my phone.
That
I'm
looks
like,
like a
oh,
guy
he
who
was
would
in
have a hand in his
Hancock,
cock.
and I'm like, whoa, wait, is it? Is it? Because you know that movie's real cruel. I'm sorry, it's crude.
I remember that one part where Michael Myers was all like, "You're stupid" or something like that. He's like, "Call me that one more time." And he whispered it into his ear, and he sent him to the fucking moon. You remember that? Yeah.
That was a good
But
movie.
yeah, watch good animes. Watch good movie.
I agree. Evan,
Yes.
Mr. Johnson,
I've been waiting. Patiently.
what is your pieces of media?
Well, one of my pieces of media I actually spoiled already before the podcast.
Well, then you didn't.
I mean,
spoil
you
it.
didn't spoil it.
I
yeah.
spoiled it for you guys.
Well, okay, it doesn't matter. You're supposed to. This is for the people, not us.
Well, I feel like I'm still.
What is
trying
it?
If you don't fucking,
Shut up, bro.
if you don't say it,
Anyways, I want to recommend Skullgirls. It's a fighting game. There was some recently. There was some drama about some guy. He was like the guy that worked on it. I think he was like a pedophile or something.
okay.
Yeah, it's kind of rough.
That's been happening recently.
Considering the content of Skullgirls.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
I loved you know, like Skullgirls is very sexual.
Yes, it is.
No,
They
what are you
covered
talking about?
Valentine's chest a bit, and they also deleted. There's a lot of like deleted, like more sexual frames, and like I remember a statement coming from the team saying like we never push sexuality or fan service, like for this like they never throw realism away for it. At least I'm like sometimes I don't know about that one, but
Yeah. I just wanted to say though, I think just because there's one guy on the team that like this.
They're all pedophiles now. Don't you know that's how that works? It's contagious. it's like
the Smash community.
fuck. That's messed up, dude. Too soon.
Yeah.
I genuinely know people who are like sad. Well, really,
We know one guy.
We know one guy. He was like genuinely. He was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna stop playing Smash.
He came second
competitively
place in a
now."
local tournament that we hosted.
Yeah,
And
in all of the Smash community, what's it called? Drama came out, controversy with all of the top Smash players being like,
all of them, bro.
all of them,
Every single one.
all of them being like,
Not every single one.
No, but like,
yeah.
come on. There's so many. Is that all you want to say? Is there more to say about Skullgirls?
It's a really great game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of heart in it, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that throwing away all that hard work just because one guy would be really dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a phenomenal game.
It's kind of the first of its kind, is it not?
As in,
Had there been a 2D hand-drawn animated game before that? Fighting game, at
sure
least.
there has been.
And no, fighting game, I meant.
I still think there has.
Really?
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Okay.
But isn't Guilty Gear?
I get you. I
Is
get what
Guilty
you
Gear? Was I'm not very hip to Guilty Gear.
I'm not really either, but I'm not gonna make claims that I'm not sure of. So
Nonetheless,
just move on.
Skullgirls is phenomenal.
Skullgirls is a great game. It's the gameplay is phenomenal, and it
So-
has a really good tutorial. So if it's like your first fighting game, it'll get you into it pretty quick. Yeah, the tutorial is incredible, and it's like one of the few games that like has actual combo tutorials and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, it's very helpful.
It's got a great cast too.
Does.
Great cast. Who's your main?
My main, I run Cerebella, Eliza,
I like Eliza.
and Robo Fortune.
Peggy.
Robo Fortune.
Yeah.
I had like a feeling you played
Sisters.
Peacock or Robo Fortune.
Angelica, Peggy.
Big Band is my.
I'd want to
runner-up.
play Big Bang. Just
Yeah,
because all
man.
the JoJo's references he has, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The world is full of obvious things. That's Big Band's quote that I love.
The world is full of.
Anyways, I want to move on to some more recommendations. I feel kind of bad doing more anime on top of what Elijah said.
I mean,
and
I've got anime
Skullgirls.
too. We're nerds.
Yeah, we're anime nerds.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. If you're listening to this and you're mad, like, why is there so much anime? being talked about? Yeah, get the fuck out. Bro.
But recommend it to a friend.
Yeah, right. Facts. Tell us about. Tell your friend who likes anime about us. Maybe
Tell
they'll.
them if they don't like anime. Just fuck them. What's your next recommendation of?
I kind of have a rapid fire, somewhat. Like I first during quarantine, one of the big like shows that I watched that was just like a classic was Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
Please watch that show immediately. Drop anything you're doing to go watch Cowboy Bebop.
I gotta finish IQ.
I gotta
IQ
finish
is
raising
also
this kid,
incredible.
Evan.
What?
I gotta finish raising this kid, dude.
How old are you?
You're supposed to drop that shit.
Aren't you like 16?
In the U.S.
Wait. That doesn't make any
what
sense.
else is there?
Legally, he's 16, but I think that's what he's trying to say.
What?
That's what the
Legally.
that's what it says in the documents, but that's not true.
I'm so confused.
yeah.
What does it mean? So are you illegally 18?
I think you're going about this the wrong.
I'm confused.
You have the
Is
wrong
this
thought
like
process,
fake
Reggie.
ID sort of thing? He's like, I don't I'm a 13-year-old, so what can I say that?
I'm an 11-year-old
bad
girl.
taste? I'm not trying. I'm 10 years old.
Yeah, I'm 13 too.
Sick.
Boss got it.
Anyways, let me just. I want to finish my rapid fire recommendation.
Yeah, rapid fire.
Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Really?
Bleh.
I don't know why I've avoided Full Metal Alchemist.
Out of your 3 anime recommendations that you just gave, Evan, like people, all 3 of those are commonly known to be as masterpieces. Would you say Cowboy Bebop is just the best of the bunch, or is it Full Metal?
That's tough.
Because people say Full Metal is literally like a perfect anime.
This is true. I don't think it's perfect, but it's quite good. It has really bad CGI in a couple episodes, but it's nowhere near enough to.
It's not like Berserk 2016.
Yeah, we don't talk about Berserk 2016.
We talk about the new chapter Berserk put out, but Evan didn't read it. Wait, did you?
No.
Bitch.
So my pieces of media today, I got one of each. I've got a YouTube video, I've got a TV show season, and I've got an anime. So my TV show is specifically the second season of You. Not the first season, specifically the second one, because I've had such a good time with it, because it's really dumb. The whole time I'm just like, are you kidding me? Because stuff just keeps like piling on at one point. You get to a certain situation and you're like, hold on, wait, what? Why is this
I actually liked You season 2 more than season 1.
I liked season 1 because I was torn a lot. I was like, man, I want Joe to win, and man, I want Beck to win.
Here's the thing about me in season 1. I didn't give a fuck about anybody but Joe. Like,
not even Beck, bro?
Beck was so boring to me. She was so boring. And I thought season 2 was a bit stronger because I had more people to care about. Like, I didn't care about the sisters at first, and then I liked the little snarky little girl when she tried
Ellie?
Chris Delia.
Yeah, Chris.
And I thought that was interesting. There's one stupid thing about season 2.
What's that?
I found a new box.
Wait, he found it?
I think so. Oh wait, no, he made it.
I was about to say,
but
I thought he took it down and put it back together.
Yeah. But like, he found the perfect spot. Is literally like an exact replica of his last basement.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, he's like, check it out. I'm in another murder station.
Doesn't make any sense.
He's gonna make another one in season 3.
He could have at least it's gonna be in like a bookshelf behind in his house.
It'd be cool if he kept making new cells, like new traps or whatever.
It would,
instead of just box.
I say you should skip season 1 and watch season 2, because season 2, the whole time I'm just like, what is like? I wanna
So much shit happens
to explain how I feel about it. Yeah. I'm going to put a spoiler warning here so I can go more into detail. Yeah. And if you just don't want to hear about it, you can skip. Okay, that's cool with you. We'll give you a second. This is your
3, 2, 1. So season 1 starts and Candace is like, I'm here, and Joe's like, oh no. That's how season 2 starts.
Nigga, how you gonna cut me off like that?
Because you take too long. Go. I mean, look at you now.
I mean, I'm chilling. I don't know. Stop cutting me off, bro. Stop rushing me is what I'm saying. But no. So I was just chilling. So there's this character named 40. Have you watched it at all?
40.
If you haven't watched it, there's this character named 40. Like, if you just 40. And he's annoying. Like, the whole time I really didn't like 40. The entire time
he's like, I have problems. Fix them for me.
Yeah, facts. He's a grown-ass man who's looking for his sister and whoever else to fix his problems.
Yeah, and the sister is like, let me fix all your problems by murdering this your babysitter.
Pretty much. She kills his babysitter and then frames him for it.
Yeah, and then 40 takes acid and finds out Joe's a murderer.
Yeah, he takes acid. He takes...
Then he puts Joe on acid too. He's like, hey buddy, put acid in your drink.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't know if you've ever done it before, so I give you 4 times the usual dose. Yeah. And I'm looking at Joe's face, and the anger is very visible. And I'm mad too. That scene is great. I'm mad too. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Fucking kidding me?
Before he's so rich, he hires bodyguards to go to the apartment door. He's like, hey, if Joe leaves, kill him.
It's so
Except it's a joke the entire time,
it's
I guess.
Stuff that just keeps going. So he takes acid, and then 40 figures out that Joe is a killer. And then what's it called? What's her name? Love kills Candace.
No. Oh yeah, she
kills Candace and
Big Sister.
What's her name? Do you know?
No fucking care.
Well, she killed both of them.
Didn't Joe bang Big Sister?
She did. He did. Yeah, he did. And then she died. Yeah. And Joe figured out Love killed both of them.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're crazy.
That's the funniest part of the season. He's like, whoa, you do all this shit I do? That's kind of weird.
This man went on a whole rant the first season about how I'll do anything because I love you back. Oh, I did it because I did it all for love. And then Love comes and she does the exact same thing. And he's like, you're gross, Yeesh. Bro. You're crazy. I don't want none.
Clean you, bitch. And then he's like,
yo, chill out.
Clean you, bitch. And then he looked over a fence, found a new hottie immediately. Oh. It's like, I'm in love again.
Oh, I was so done. Yeah. I was so done, dude. And he was like, then I saw you. With your books.
With your book on your chair.
I'll see you soon, neighbor. I'm like, but I guess, how else would it have ended? I guess it'd be a little disingenuous if he was like, yeah, I'll stop being a creeper that loves people at first sight.
You know what would be interesting? If he stopped being a creeper and then a new creeper came on the scene creeping on his wife, on his girl. I should be a writer on the show.
They hook him up, Netflix.
Hook me up. Give me a special.
I think season 3 needs to be the last season because season 1 is based off a book and season 2 is based off the second book.
Huh. I didn't know there were books.
And there's not a third book, so what's season 3 is going to be?
You want to hear some harsh facts?
Sure.
The newest season of Stranger Things, not the one coming out, but the one that is already out, should have been the last season.
I can agree with that sentiment.
And they already confirmed that Hopper's alive. Like, you knew he was gonna be alive. You know.
Yeah,
I mean, since there was a new season, you knew he was gonna be alive. But like, for real,
yeah.
Why are you gonna confirm it?
I was pretty comfortable with how Stranger Things 3 ended. Were you, Evan?
I haven't watched it.
Oh, how? It's so.
I'm not
good.
even mad that I spoiled it.
You should have watched it by now. Yeah. Hopper died, but he didn't.
No,
it's weird.
Yeah,
but I'm glad. Did you get spoiled before now?
No.
Good.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
But what's your other recommendation, Reggie?
Okay, so my anime recommendation is Spirited Away. So this hashtag not sponsored. I'm only 18. And why would they sponsor me? But HBO Max has most of the Ghibli films. So I've been going through them with my sister, and I watched Howl's Moving Castle and Spirited Away. And Spirited Away is so good.
So good.
I watched Howl's Moving Castle first, and I was like, come on, what tops this? And then I watched Spirited Away, and I'm like...
And then you watch Princess Mononoke.
Is that better?
In my opinion.
Wow. What's it about?
It's about a dude who lives in a village, and the village is attacked by an evil spirit, and he's a badass, so he kills it, but the spirit curses his arm, and now he has to go out from his village before he becomes a threat to his own people. And in the midst, he finds a war between nature and mankind itself.
Wait, it's about a man? But it's called Princess Mononoke.
Yeah.
So who's the princess?
She's the forefront of the nature side, pretty much. She's trying to protect the forest and shit with her wolves. Because the movie's about nature. It's not about the man with the cursed arm. Even though it's pretty cool. He shoots off a guy's head with an arrow.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say something? I sort of became a little desensitized to anime. I had to really think about it. It's not for children. Like, it's a cartoon, but most anime is not for kids. I'm watching And I think I'm desensitized to it because it's like the first game I played and stuff like that and beat was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And like I watched R-rated movies when I was like maybe 7. So I've always been like, okay, this is just stuff. Like I'm fine, I think. I'm a little crude.
I thought you were talking about like desensitized to anime in regards of like what anime is.
No,
like
I mean I'm desensitized to the gore and then how there's cursing in it too. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I can show this to my nephew. Yeah. Like my nephew watched Hunter x Hunter with me. But then I was thinking about it. I was like, multiple people died in like some gruesome ways in that show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, yeah, most anime you can't really watch. Like Death Note's bad. Like I wouldn't watch Death Note with like my 7-year-old.
What are you talking about?
Niece. Death Note.
Death Note. What a warm, friendly name. I mean, right off the front of the gate, I think, man, my kids should watch that.
I agree.
Okay, all right, guys. Thanks.
I like when like, oh, no,
I like when Light takes a potato chip and eats it.
What the fuck? Okay, cool.
You don't remember that part?
That's literally
the best part
scene in the entire show.
Oh, when he's talking and he's got the potato chips.
Potato
like,
chip and eat it.
Yeah, I remember. He was at his desk.
I have a question.
No.
How did he seal the bags back up?
Shut the fuck up.
Because he opens the bag. How does he do it?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Dude, he just gets... wait.
Yeah, never mind.
I don't know.
Don't you... Isn't there like a thing? Isn't there like a clip that seals it?
No way.
That's kind of
In a
cool.
regular...
Can't you seal any bag of chips with like a vacuum storage seal thing? No? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying shit, really. For being 100% honest, I don't know things. You know what I do know about? Cooking. And that brings me to my third piece of media, which is that YouTube video. It's by Binging with Babish. I mean, basically, of the YouTube cooking scene, that guy he could cook.
He can cook.
He's like, I'm just a home cook, but he has his own tuning fork and he has his own spatula and shit like that.
Fork.
Like, I think he sells tuning forks. Don't quote me on that. I might be very incorrect.
Why tuning forks?
Tuning? Barbecue forks. Barbecue.
I was waiting.
I'm so sorry. Tuning. They look the same.
He has to test the resonance of the meat. Fucking idiot. You don't know anything. What's the video that you made?
It's from Dexter. So Binging with Babish makes shows from movies and TV shows and some video games. Like he'll find the recipe for it.
Yeah.
And he has this really cool way of doing so, like where most of the video you don't see his head. Yeah. And it's just his body, and he has a peculiar way of moving, and it's his voiceover speaking.
It's very slow and steady. You can always tell what's going on. It's so easy to follow.
It's very nice. And this time he made key lime pie from Dexter.
That's why.
It looked pretty good. Now key limes, I don't know about. Limes are my least favorite of the citrus fruits. So key lime pie, I'm like, I don't know if I'd be good at it, but it was a sweet episode, and I love Dexter. I'm sorry. I recommend Binging with Babish if you like cooking. There's this thing called pasta aglio olio. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Aglio olio. It's pretty cool. And it's garlic, crushed red pepper, parsley. It's olive oil based. It's an olive oil based pasta, and it's vegan friendly. So, like, a bunch of people can make it.
You can all eat it.
Yeah, pretty much. And it tastes good. It's good. I like it. I like food.
Are there people out there that only eat meat? I'm
sure there are,
but like it. No, like people.
I'm sure.
Like, do you think they're...
Mediterranean? Is that what you just said?
I mean, makes sense. Vegetables.
I feel like that's not a healthy way to live. To live off red meat alone. Or, like, definitely not pork. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, you die in, like, at the age of 30. You ate pork your entire life. Like
that's enough pork. Time to sire a child.
That's true.
So as long as you have offspring, who cares if you're there to raise it?
Okay, Game of Thrones.
You don't need to be there to raise the thing. You just gotta plant your seed and get out.
Plant the seed and get out. How poetic. Plant the seed and get out of there. Plant the seed.
Isn't it like male seahorses? Aren't they, after they give birth, don't they die?
Plant the seed and leave them be.
Oh no, what animal is it that they do the business and after they're done they die? Spiders? Bees? Oh, bees? Oh, they explode?
Their testicles explode.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
That's me, bro. That's me out in these streets. I'm a die. Hey, listen. Imagine on my tombstone it's testicles exploded after conception of his first child.
Hell yeah.
Proud father.
Proud father. Praying mantises, when the dude's done, the girl bites their head off.
I've seen this in action.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Are you like... Yeah, I was just watching the whole time.
That's a little creepy. That reminds me, in the first South Park, the Stick of Truth game, you can get...
Oh, God.
There's a point where you're shrunk down to size, like you're really small, and you have to walk across your parents' dresser, and your parents are just getting it on.
In the background.
And if you stop and wait for like 5 minutes, you'll get an achievement called like creepers. It's real gross.
That's awesome.
But that's you. That's you, right, Evan?
Just replace the parents with praying mantis.
That's so gross.
You're shrunk down. That must have been terrifying.
You're shrunk down.
Mantis
Damn.
dick.
I am not.
I can only imagine.
I cannot handle bugs. So,
penguins have like crazy dicks.
I didn't.
Yeah. So do ducks.
Okay.
The corkscrew
why do you know this?
Ducks, female ducks. I can't remember which breed, species. They have a false vagina. They can offer it up and it won't get them pregnant.
Aren't there like, I'm not gonna lie, I think ducks have like squads of, it's just like dude ducks that like gang up on like one female.
God damn. So they like get a bunch of guys together and move out?
I think so.
Oh god. Nature's scary, bro.
But birds aren't real, so it don't really.
Boss and I were talking about bears. Scary beings they are. But also bitches.
They're pretty dumb.
Let a bear pull up, bro.
Just scream. Oh, we also talking about moose.
What about moose?
How moose are they're like scarier than bears, bro. Because like a moose will see you and it's on sight. You know?
What?
Moose are aggressive, but if they have a kid at the moment, they got a little shit running around, they'll kill you. They'll just kill you.
Well, I mean, when you kill some, if they were attacking your child.
No, like not even attacking.
I won't be alive to protect my child.
If the child exists
because I'll be dead. I'm really just saying this a bunch of times so my future wife knows. She's got to know. It's you on your own.
It's up to you.
It's up to you, bro. Because as soon as I'm done, I'm out this house.
I'm just letting...
It's to the afterlife with me, bro. Ooh.
I gotta stick around because I need to raise like a child that can beat me in combat. It's my goal.
Listen, you know what happened? Eminem, Logic, some other people. Listen, there are a good amount of famous people out there that are famous specifically
Hobson.
Because their dad ain't there.
Really?
Listen, that motivation. Have you ever seen Black Panther? Look at Killmonger. His dad got killed. He figured out that this country exists without any other outside help. And then he took it over.
Because his daddy did.
Because his daddy died. So basically what I'm saying is I've just got to establish a good enough connection with my son. All right, so never mind. All right, so never mind, future wife.
Dude, look at Gone.
Gone?
Yeah, bro.
No, yeah, and Hunter Gone.
His dad left and he became like one of the most powerful hunters
of all time. Yeah. So like I'm gonna make sure my son knows me and loves me a good amount, and then I'm gonna die.
I need to build that attachment with them. So
and then I'm gonna die. Depressed. That will push him to where he needs to be the greatest. Do you understand?
Everything is for the kid. Okay?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to know that. It's like some people who are like undercover and have to be like, "I hate you, go away" to save their lives.
His mom either has to be like hella abusive or like hella caring because like, well, here's the thing. If she's hella abusive, he could just turn, like, your child could just turn hella evil.
I mean, that's okay.
Or even greater.
Listen, I'm not here for my son to have a good impact on the world. I want him to just have an impact. Okay. So
he could just be Joker.
As long as people know his name when he dies, I've done my job.
Imagine being the parent of Alexander the Great.
That's true.
Your kid was literally just called their name, the Great.
What I'm curious about is, what is it like to be the children of
the corn?
Of like
Zeus.
Really famous people, you know?
Like Jaden Smith.
It's like, yeah, like Jaden Smith or Willow Smith or maybe any of the Carter children, Blanket Jackson.
I feel like it would raise expectations that would
I don't know what
negative.
Blanket, Paris, any of the Jackson children are doing.
You'd either be born and like you're like, I'm chilling, or like you're bored and you're like, I'm gonna be greater than my parent, and you just live to be a disappointment.
I want to know what was in the baby food Joe Jackson was giving to his kids, dude. Because
didn't you see the Black Dynamite episode? Michael Jackson's an alien.
That episode was fucked up. His face fell off at the end. That episode.
Joe Jackson didn't make a talented baby.
But like he got Michael and Janet Jackson.
Yeah, there's Janet.
Janet Jackson is fantastic. She makes really good songs. Have you ever heard?
No,
and I
haven't heard any
Janet
Jackson songs.
Those are all of my pieces of media. That's all of them. We covered them all. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, anyways. How do you guys feel about the PS5? Like, in general. Like, what do you think about it?
Cool.
Yeah.
You know, just
cool.
Another generation of consoles. Whoa. PC.
It's weird.
It's cool. They're going to make the best exclusives again.
We hope.
Yeah.
I mean, Halo Infinite could be good.
Yeah.
I hope so too.
No, I hope it's good.
I just hope Xbox comes out with some good IPs. Really for the sake of competition more than anything. Yeah. Like, I'm not rooting for Xbox to make better IPs. Like
you're not rooting for
whatever
Xbox,
PlayStation 5.
Like, you're just rooting for competition.
Yeah, I want them to make some good
games.
exclusives so they don't cease to exist or become software only like Sega.
Yeah. Yeah.
That I really hope Xbox doesn't go the way of Sega, because that would suck. If they don't, I think they will if this console don't got nothing on it.
I mean, the player base is way too dedicated for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. In high school, you know how it was. Fucking, if you're a PlayStation player or an Xbox player, you hated the other. That's how it went.
Yeah, I literally like wanted to kill anybody who owned the other console.
So did I. I had a PlayStation. Xbox players made me want to. I was just sick at the fucking sight of them, dude.
My eyes immediately went bloodshot.
Dude, my bones would start grinding together. I'd grit my teeth and I'd start sweating. I'd just sweat. Get mad.
I just want to let everyone know that's them too. That's just those two. I have no
Reggie's
beef.
lying.
I got no beef with nobody.
No, he's lying. He's got beef with people. He's got beef with people who don't drink water.
That's true. That's true.
Reggie clenches his fist and starts growling at people.
That's true. I do get quite upset if I figure out some folks aren't drinking their water like they should be. I don't believe the BS that's like, you need to drink 8 cups of water a day. No, I don't think you do. I think you need to drink when you're thirsty. Drink water when you're thirsty. That's literally your body's way of telling you you need to drink some shit. Drink water when you're thirsty, but drink water more often. Like, I don't know what it is.
Stop
People in my
so much
age
soda.
group, 18, 16 to 24, above or below, people don't drink water like they should. It's like, drink more water. And this one's might be a harder one, but like, eliminate meat from one meal a week if you can. Hopefully, if you've got the ability to, meatless options for food is more expensive than like anything else.
Well,
and
Reggie,
I understand
that's against my way of fucking life.
but
so
like
that is an insult.
It's good for you and the planet.
Fuck the planet, Reggie.
Okay.
Meat tastes good. It is so
I
good
like
in my mouth.
bacon.
I like
meat tastes good,
bacon
bro.
so
Pause.
much. You care for the environment? Are you some kind of pussy? What is wrong with you? You live here? Yuck.
Where do you live?
Mars.
Yo, really? That's kind of sick.
If there was like a program that was putting people on Mars to live there, and it was like pretty possible, would you do it?
No.
Maybe. No. Maybe like in like 10 years, and I wasn't going anywhere.
I think I've got too many people on the ground that wouldn't be able to make the trip. I got too many people on Earth that wouldn't be able to go with me.
I'll just burn all my bridges.
Just kill everyone.
Plus, like, eventually it's going to be where, like, it's
kill or kill bee.
I've watched movies where it's like the kids always get saved first, right? Like, the adults are so busy saving the children, right?
Yeah.
And like, that's cool. And all. My only problem with that is I'm at the age
I can
where
benefit to society.
I'm not the kid that gets saved anymore. I gotta save this damn kid and die trying to do it. Maybe no.
Man, I'm still a kid. It's just a smaller kid.
To quote Michael Jordan, "Fuck them kids." Basically, have you ever seen? If any of you have seen Train to Busan, basically what I'm telling you is that little girl. It would have been wraps. It's curtains for her, if I'm quite frank. She's
irrelevant.
It's done for. If we're on a crowded street, if the zombie apocalypse just outbroke, zombies are running around or some shit, and I'm trying to escape, and I can push down this 8-year-old so I can live, bro.
Reggie, you tell me if you saw. Reggie, you tell me if you saw two people playing football with a toddler's head, you wouldn't interview.
The kid's already dead, so who
cares? I didn't mean like their actual head. They're holding it by the head to get that spiral.
I mean, if you're playing football with a kid, the kid probably would have died anyways.
I mean, not if you dropped him yet, right? Right? What if you had the kid... This is gonna get dark. What if you had the kid by the head and you're gonna throw a spiral?
Oh, ow. Okay, I have a follow-up question. Is the kid they're playing football with related to me?
No.
It was a trick question anyways. The answer is I don't care.
It's a rhetorical question.
No.
Okay, you'll be alright. Okay, first of all,
I got a better question.
If I'm out and some people are playing football with
a toddler,
like a toddler's head, and no one else is stopping them, why the fuck am I? I'm minding my business. I'm not. What? Are you kidding me?
I'm not gonna be the one to do that.
No, it's not.
Hold on, I got a better question. If you were just alone in a room and Tyler ran up to you and just kicked the shit out of your shin, what would you do?
A toddler?
Just a little kid. No one is around.
I don't hold the philosophy of you shouldn't curse around children, so I'm probably letting out a couple.
Yeah,
letting out a couple swear words.
I definitely
That's probably it. I'll probably let out a couple swear words because that kid'll be fine.
You wouldn't beat that kid to the ground with your big grown-up arms.
Maybe on a bad day. But
you didn't get your morning coffee.
Yeah, facts. If I didn't get my coffee in the morning, if I'm not truly at peace with myself and my chakras aren't aligned, then
Co-star says I'm having trouble with self today.
Yeah, exactly. Then I might make this poor kid put his teeth in the curb. But like other than that, I'm good.
Yeah. Put your teeth on the curb. Whenever I think curb stomp, I immediately think American History X.
I've never seen the movie.
Holy
just
shit.
that part, and I'm like, dang,
man. It's just like,
what did he do to make them niggas that mad? Is it any good? I don't know. Something about seeing Edward Norton with the Nazi on his swastika
doesn't sit well with you.
Don't sit well with me. It's like
he plays the role very great.
Yeah, but like that makes me nervous about Edward Norton as a person.
Yeah.
It's like how you play a role that good. Like the guy who plays Joe, on You, I'm just like,
wait a minute.
There ain't none come out against you yet, but you play this role a little too good.
Yeah.
I don't know,
He's probably
man.
a simp in high school.
He has this face. Call him a simp.
Joe Goldberg is like the biggest simp.
Yeah,
I was so shocked that no one was making jokes about him when simp was a.
Oh no,
surgeon.
He's a big simp, but like he's the deadly simps. He's one of them deadly simps.
The deadly simp.
Yeah, dude, they exist.
They do exist.
Them milady fedora wearing type
7
ass
deadly
people.
simps.
Those guys, the
Yeah.
ones.
The ones, but those ones aren't like fat and said they had the katana and they're ripped and they know how to use it.
Speaking of simps, it doesn't really I've never gotten the thought process by guys who hit up girls and then girls aren't interested, so they're like, fuck you, whore. They're like, I don't like you anyways. I'm like, bro, what's this?
Relax.
Why are you going off on them like this just because you're sad and lonely?
Dude, I think the biggest shocker is, hey baby, you want to see this penis? Because that happens. I think that's more common than people just being like, hey, I like you.
I think guys got the short end of the stick. Like, girls might have, like, period cramps and wealth inequality and, like, genuine
pressure.
Yeah, like, they got all that stuff going on, but, like...
Do they get boners?
Yeah, facts.
I didn't think so.
Like...
Have you ever tried to wait?
No, go ahead.
At night, and that shit's just keeping you. I didn't think so.
That shit's annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
And the thing is that you spiral. You spiral once it starts.
Like, do you ever wake up in the morning? And
Have you ever tried to take a shit?
Damn, that's true. that's a true statement.
Yeah.
Look, bro, I'm just saying, morning wood, when it hurts, that's not cool. It's not cool, bro.
People can't walk into my room in the morning. There might be a tent set up. For real. Sometimes I woke up, I'm like, hope nobody saw that. Like, I have curtains to my room and they'll be open. I'll wake up a bit. Oh no.
Dude, I'm like, I really hope no one came in here.
I hope no one saw that.
There.
The I hope no one heard that. I hope no one heard that.
Because if they did, we gonna be in some trouble. Oh, God.
Yeah, man. Men totally have it harder than
Yeah,
women.
we do. Like what? Okay. We have to deal with the pressures of owning land. Oh, yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I don't think... Name one woman who's had to pay taxes on land. You can't.
Name one woman who owns land.
You can't do it. You
can't do it.
So, basically...
Yo, wait, hold on. Stop what you're talking about right now. Girls, start asking us out, please.
Facts.
Please.
Facts.
We will not mind.
I promise you, there's not name.
There is no pressure.
I did not know there as big as a community as there is of guys who are appalled at the thought of their girlfriend asking to marry them.
You know what that sounds like? A couple of bitches.
That's fair.
Some bitches.
Like I didn't know that.
If you want to marry me, bitch, you can ask me.
I'm
gonna say no, but you can ask.
You gonna say
you can ask.
I'm gonna be like, nah, but yeah, you can ask if you want. I'm definitely not.
Definitely not. I'm not gonna ask you, so you might.
I mean, I'm just saying, dude. Sometimes I'm all about having a girlfriend that tells the waitress my order is wrong, because I won't. I never will. I will always take it. I'm gonna just be like, hey, I'm gonna just eat my cold fries or whatever the fuck is the issue.
If you show up to a restaurant with your girl and you order for them, you're a creep. Like, but if she can tell you the order and ask you to order for them, but if you like sit down, don't even ask and just order the shit, like assume their order, you're a fucking creep, dude. But
like, what if you know it? I think that's a flex.
Like,
I think it's a flex.
Yeah.
I think if you're on a double date, I guess
that's true.
And you're like, I want this. I know what she wants already. Yeah. Give her the.
And you're right.
Margarita salt on the rocks with a Long Island iced tea. No food, please. Thank you.
And immediately you get a divorce.
Yeah. if you mess that up, game over.
Oh yeah, facts.
Game over.
Mm-hmm. Imagine going out to a nice 5-star restaurant and being like, "I would like your finest water, please." And that's it. That's it.
Your water.
Like, you go to Gordon Ramsay's his restaurant. It's nice. You're at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. You can't try some of his.
Are you talking about that
esteemed food.
Kitchen Nightmares thing.
No. He has restaurants.
No, what's the restaurant where they actually like, it's like the competition and the competition is actually cooking your meal?
Hell's Kitchen?
That is Hell's Kitchen. Okay, I get those mixed up. Like all because he has, like 7 shows.
Have you guys seen any of his masterclass commercials?
Yes.
Yeah, they're so good, aren't they? That's one I just watch every time because of the way it starts. He's chopping something, and it always starts with him saying, "Watch carefully."
Fucking donkey.
Okay.
What does he start with?
He's like, "Watch carefully," and then it's just him like preparing shifts. Shit. I said chefs and shit at the same time when I meant to say dishes. So I really, I'm out of it today.
Yeah.
Also, can I ask you a question? Do you think the way that like how chefs describe food makes no sense?
No, I don't know.
Sometimes, because they're like, no, this food is really unctuous and powerful, and
this food is really singing
deep.
to me.
And I'm like, what the fuck does that taste like?
Oh, what a deep taste.
What does deep taste sound like? I mean, taste.
God damn it, what does deep taste sound like? I don't know. They do be saying stuff like that though. There's a dark period of my life where like for a week I just watched Gordon Ramsay videos.
He's an entertaining fella.
He's very entertaining.
I think he's more entertaining when he's not yelling at folks. Although when he called that one guy a donut,
you fucking donut.
You can't top that.
No,
you can't top that because that's the first time I've ever heard of it.
Everyone says the lamb sauce is his. No, dude, it's all of his classics. Just him calling people donkeys and donuts. Tasting people's food in front of them and calling it shit. That's what it's all about. Like it's so heartbreaking to see the chef in front of him. He's like, that's shit. and they're like there has never been a chef on what's the one where he goes around like critiquing other restaurants?
Kitchen Nightmares, is that it?
It's Hell's Kitchen or Kitchen Nightmares. We'll say Kitchen Nightmares. I think you're right.
No,
but there's never been a chef in Kitchen Nightmares that has been like, I'm okay. I really hope the chef likes my dish. It's always like, I'm the best chef around here. My shit, it's golden. There's no way the chef isn't gonna like it. And he's eating it, and they have this shitting grin on their face, and he's like, this is awful. Please get me a beverage to walk. Sometimes he spits it out. Oh, man. It's so great. You can literally see heartbreak.
Can you imagine how he barely let it taste like... He
it just touches his tongue.
And he's like, disgusting.
Garbage.
This is horrible.
What did you just say?
This is horrible.
This is horrible.
This is horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. Horrible. Isn't that how English people say it? Horrible?
Reggie, take a nap.
I can't talk no more. I'm running out of saliva.
Evan can't talk no more. He hasn't talked in like 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah. We've just been carrying this conversation.
Like 60% of the podcast was like stuff I haven't watched. So
yeah,
I mean, like you never seen Gordon Ramsay?
No, I haven't seen a single episode.
God damn,
I've never seen Gordon Ramsay before in my life.
I don't even know what he looks like.
I mean, you're not missing out.
He did this one thing where he like hid in a box, and the box is like in the middle of a mall, and it said on it, it's like, who's your favorite English chef? And whenever someone chose someone other than him, he's like, you fucking what? He come out of the box. It was so good. He's like, really? Him.
I always wondered what they did. Like, you know how people do those things where they burst out of paintings to surprise their fans or whatever.
Dude,
and then they cut off. But like, I want to see the awkward moments after where they're just standing around with this famous person. They're like, so I really like your song.
Yeah, it's a new one.
Can you pay for my college?
Man, I want to walk up to a celebrity and be like, yo, give me $1 million. You don't need it. Because I'm not wrong.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. But like, I want a portfolio. I want to be able to have a portfolio so I could just walk up to like Jay-Z or something and be like, can I have $1 million? This is what I do with it. And then he'd either be like,
cheers, son.
Bro. Can I hear your Jay-Z impression one time, please?
I don't commonly do it.
I think if you were to call Beyonce up, she wouldn't know the difference.
No, dude, Jay-Z has so much energy and no energy at the same time.
What do you mean?
I just listen to him speak.
Have you ever seen? Okay, you may not have, but I don't know if you ever seen the Migos like perform live.
No.
It is the most underwhelming thing for how their songs sound, dude.
Really?
Their songs are so hype and it's got all the ad libs, but then they're just all three of them standing in the middle of the stage, not moving, standing still, no sorts of swaying and shit like that. It was specifically on Wild 'N Out when it happened, and I was like, bro, this is underwhelming. No offense, I love all those guys, but like, I'm tired. I got enough of this. No more. This is the last episode.
So let's talk about what we've been meaning to talk about the entire time.
My name is
A
Reggie.
Goofy Movie 2.
My name is Reggie.
One of the best sequels of all time, really. Not even fucking joking. What is it even called?
A Goofy Movie 2.
I thought it was like To the Extreme or some shit like that.
I think it's like a goofier movie.
It might
really
be
something like that.
It might be something like that, but
Toy Story 2 is the best one.
is it?
I think.
It might be.
Yeah, I
Just
think Toy
because
Story
of,
2 is the best one. Shrek 2 is the best one.
Shrek 2 is the best.
Shrek 2 is the best Shrek.
Undeniable.
It's undeniable. Like,
I think Shrek 3 is pretty good. Said no one ever in the history of mankind. I don't think anyone has ever said Shrek
what is
3.
Shrek 3 about? I know Shrek
It's about
4.
Shrek having kids.
I thought that was Shrek 4.
Nope. Shrek 4 is about him meeting Rumpelstiltskin and sending him to an alternate version of reality.
That wasn't the same movie?
Nope. People don't even remember Shrek 3.
I don't remember
Shrek
what the
3,
fuck Shrek
he
3 was
went out,
about.
he's like, you have to find King Arthur for some reason. And
Wait,
he
really?
does. Yeah. And King Arthur is like, I'm king now, and we never hear of him again.
Why have I...
Because Frog Dude died.
Oh, the king, he died at the middle.
Then they sang Live and Let Die.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty familiar.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Prince
Alright.
Charming is like, I want the throne.
Prince Charming was not all that good looking.
He was never anything.
He was not all that good looking. He sounded annoying. He sounds like he had stuff stuck in his throat.
I can't remember. He was like, I'm Prince Charming.
I'm Prince
Charming. Kiss me, Fiona. It's me, Shrek. I forgot that he did that. He's like, it's me. I'm a human now. Fiona. And Fiona was like, okay.
It's me, your husband, Shrek.
I now have table manners.
I would have been so mad if I was Shrek and I knew that went down.
So would I. Be like, bitch.
You didn't know that was not me, bro?
For real, it's like a whole different person.
She would have got left, bro.
Yeah.
She would have got left.
And then he showed up and he's like, Fiona. And she's like, Shrek? Immediately.
Yeah.
She wasn't like, who are you? She wasn't confused at all.
She was
like, oh shit, it's Shrek.
That's my fucking husband, bro. And
then wait a minute.
We would have had to fight. We had to box, dog. You telling me? Prince Charming, not only does he not look like the fairy godmother, which really, when I think about it, has nothing to do with anything, but it makes me angry considering they're biologically related. They don't look alike for shit.
Yeah, but it's like it's his grandma.
Okay, and I
Like,
look a little bit like my grandma. I look like a good amount of like my grandma.
Okay. Well, some people probably don't.
Like, I mean, do you not look like your grandma?
Man, I don't fucking know.
Evan, do you look like your grandma? Oh wait, no, I forget. You don't have grandparents. I'm sorry.
That's a good one.
So
Yeah,
you know,
grandparents.
that's what I.
Dude,
I
remember
think
when
that's my problem.
When
with Prince Charming.
fairy godmother kidnapped him and took him to McDonald's?
No.
Oh no, they kidnapped the king and took him to McDonald's.
Yeah, she was like,
She's like,
mad.
"Get
She
in."
was like, I can't believe, and now you're making me do something I'll regret. And then she orders like, I'll have 2 larges and a large
And
fry.
she's like, "What would
do you
you
want
like?"
anything? No, I'm fine. Are you sure? I'm here.
Dude. And then they got the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
Yeah, and he made the Big Gingy.
That's his name?
I don't know what his name is. But
Gingy,
They
bro.
shot Big Gingy, and he was sinking in the river. He's like, "Be good."
Yeah.
That is so funny. And he was like crying.
Yeah, right. Well, how do you know if he was crying, Elijah? He was
Gingy
underwater.
was like, "Nah." No.
Oh yeah,
Gingy.
Gingy was.
He was screaming bloody murder, and then they hooked him.
That was his only brother he ever had, bro.
Yeah.
How is Gingy not molded?
Then Gingy tried to make himself a wife in this Halloween special.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Wasn't
Yeah.
there just like a bunch of them just like tried to kill him?
Yeah, and they ate him.
Sick.
They loved
Isn't
him
that
for it.
cannibalism?
They didn't eat him. They just loved him very hard. You
Can
know
I
what that
still-
implies.
I know. I want to ask. Do y'all think what happened in that Rick and Morty episode where Snowball got autonomy?
Yeah.
You think if dogs got like autonomy or a thinking brain like us, they would lead a revolution to not be domesticated pet,
Totally. What the fuck?
domesticated pets?
Actually, who knows? Because like a lot of dogs, a lot of breeds thrive off of being domesticated. Like they just get smarter, pretty much. They
Oh
like
no,
it.
dude! Like
Their
let's
brain
just
feeds them dopamine,
okay, but like
and they listen.
you have a complex intellect, maybe. I don't know. It might be.
I feel like it might be like a human thing to be like how we are. You know, we're
I mean,
so
we
like.
won't know until a dog gets a brain and like. throws it
Dogs
into
have
the
brains.
world.
But I feel like
What?
there's no other species.
Get the fuck out of here.
But I feel like there's no other species that's really like fuck the rest of my species. You know.
I like a
Like-
good amount of the rest of
There's-
my species.
So,
Nah,
don't
I
like
don't.
all
No, I
animals
don't.
like compete with the rest of their species? though?
Yeah, but it's not really like, you know, they're probably a team at least, right? In some regard, I'm sure that dogs don't want other dogs to die for the sake of dogs.
Little do we know, the third
just wanna-
great lion civil war is going on right now.
I mean,
Niggas been hating each other for the whole life.
I haven't seen it, but did you guys watch the Kurtz?
Yes, I was just about the
ant
ants.
video? Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
Is
What?
there like an ant? Tell us, please.
It's basically all ants, like, or not all ants. What am I talking about? There's like species of ants that like will go to war with other species of ants, and it like takes place over entire countries.
Oh, the Great
Yeah.
Ant War?
Yeah,
Yes, I've seen that video.
That's amazing, though.
that
Like
is
that
pretty
is
sick.
amazing.
and they like evolve and adapt to fight each other and shit, and it's insane.
Imagine like pouring water over one of those ant holes, and you just took out a whole military base. The power.
Imagine being one of the ants in that hole. You just chilling.
You just hear.
I was talking about this with my sister, bro. Imagine being one of those people asleep at the bottom of the Titanic, and you just wake up and there's a fish right in front of your fucking face. Where it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't like. I think that's terrifying because there are people who are like on top bunks and shit. You know, they had like bunk beds. I think I'm going off the Titanic movie. I don't know if that's how it worked, but like in the movie, at least there were people on bunk beds. And imagine only waking up when the cold ass ocean water has reached your bunk bed.
You have to jump in that shit.
What, swim out? Nah, you dead, homie.
You pretty much
You,
did.
you
but-
dead. Like, you're stumped full. I wouldn't. If I was on the Titanic, I would have had to step in. Would have had to intervene, you know.
Yeah.
That's just me, though. I'm different.
I'd be that one guy that fell and hit the propeller. No.
Wait, what?
Not the propeller, whatever the fuck. He hit the spinny thing on the boat. I don't know. He was falling and he totally clipped an edge of it and just spun into his death.
Do you see that? Thank you for watching. My name is Reggie. I'm joined by my co-hosts, Evan and Elijah. You guys got any closing remarks? I'm sorry.
It's
I was about
Can
to
we
say
can we be like Dora? It's like, guess who it is?
I'm leaving.
Good guess.
Well, do you have any closing? What closing statements do you have? Do you have any closing statements, Evan? Did you just say bye? That's it. Okay, Elijah.
Morality is fleeting.
My closing statement is I would like all of you if you are listening,
Wear a mask.
yes,
Please.
wear a mask. Please wear a mask. But also, check out What Happened in Arcadia. It's a pretty cool.
yeah.
It's a pretty cool comic, I think. And I think
I feel like he should put out a new chapter.
Nah, I'm not reading it.
I will when this. I will link all of the chapters that are out currently. It's been written by Elijah Fisher, great co-host.
A lot of
We
heart
help
has gone into
sometimes.
A lot of time.
Yeah. So, but I say you should read it. It's a pretty good time.
Help me co-write it sometimes.
Also, there was a short story by Rinky Boo called Sugar
Yes.
Coated. You should read that too. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was a good time.
Dude, I read it all. I completely forgot it's called Sugar Coated. What an awesome title.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet name. It's about this girl who's been cheated on a bunch or like has just had bad boyfriends, so she decided to build
She
her
had
own.
18 boyfriends beforehand, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Or it was 8, because I know he's 9 or 19.
Mm-hmm. So she built her own boyfriend, which,
She must be pretty smart.
yeah. I think it's like a plug and play sort of thing. You can buy them. Have you ever played Detroit Become Human?
Damn.
That was a good game.
I didn't play it, but I hear.
All right. Anyways, that's it. I don't even think I finished my closing statement. Did I? Did I say something? What did I?
Said something about Arcadia.
Oh yeah, we'll read that. Read Arcadia. It's on Webtoon.
Mm.
Okay.